while back I made a video where I told a story about where I taught my mom memes and what they were and explained it, and it took about a good hour or so to do, and that video came out about a year ago, and I finally have an update to that story. And no, this wasn't about memes, but it's about teaching my mother things, because it's happened. It's absolutely happened, and I don't know what to do about it. So I was sitting in my room the other night, just hanging out with the drug cartels and having a good time. And I get a text from my mom, and I look down at my phone, having a good night, and my face just turned to black. Why? Because my mom asked what 420 was. Yeah, so I got a text asking me what 420 was, and I asked her first, well, what do you mean? And she says, well, there was a group chat coming from my family members. Apparently my family was texting each other, and somebody made a joke saying, oh, I'm going to make a 420 pickup. And my mother didn't understand that because, my mother didn't understand what memes were until I described it to her, so there was no way in hell 420 was gonna get passed. So she explained to me what had happened, and I went on to tell her exactly what 420 meant, and I said, it's the day after April 19th and the day before April 21st. And that didn't fly at all. So I went on and I actually told her that, yeah, some people see it as a weed holiday, and just a disclaimer here, with all the bullshit that has happened, I'm not promoting anything. I'm not telling people to go out and do drugs. I'm not saying, hey kids, you want to buy some crack? No, I'm not that person. So before you come after me, I have this disclaimer, so disclaimer privilege. It's
drugs are bad.
So basically, in almost exactly a year's time, history has repeated itself, and it took me a good hour and a half to explain to my mother what 420 meant, because I really didn't feel like it was getting across. But at one point, she was just like, "Oh, how naive! I just didn't understand." And my thought process through this whole thing was, who brought up weed to my mother? Because I'm sorry, but if there's one thing that does not fly with her in my family, is it is the devil's lettuce. Now, honestly, I know this video is kind of short, but before anything bad happens or somebody looks at me the wrong way, I will just finish up the story by saying, by the end of the night, I'm pretty sure she understood, and it will be just another meme in the history books of me and my mother's relationship. Because, I don't hate her or anything like that, so I'm not going to be like, yeah, well, I don't know what it means, because it's just a conversation. So, listen to your parents, kids, don't do drugs, stay in school, and play Fortnite, not PUBG. And speaking of Fortnite, I will say that I am going to bring those live commentaries to life. I'll probably have one out in a few days, honestly, and I hope to get some videos with Knockout Wolf or anybody else who will play Fortnite with me, because I need friends. Also, I have a very new advertisement to show to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it, so here we go. Hey kids, do you enjoy my voice? Do you want to hear more of it in an even more edited conversation situation in the form of a podcast? Well, you can if you go check out the Cuntcast, the podcast that I am on with Elite Pick Reviews, Angel Coon, Robot Walrus, and Friezo Breezo. And we've also had many guests, and we will have many more guests to come. If you'd like to check it out, I will leave a link down in the description below, as it is always actually, I've been there. How have you guys not gone and checked it out if you haven't? I mean, it's fucking great. I mean, it's totally clean. We're all so friendly. Everybody gets along. I mean, everybody loves Coke and everybody loves Pepsi. It's just a great time. So I've never talked about it much before. So I thought I'd promote it a little bit in this video. And you see the name is Cuntcast, but we have a K, so we can get past all those cheeky, crazy copyright rules. Yeah. I don't know what I meant by copyright, but you get what I mean. No strikes. In conclusion, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please leave a like on it. It would help out a lot. Subscribe if you guys are new. Share this channel if you think somebody else would enjoy the content. Leave a comment down below if there's something you'd like to see me do, and I will get to you all in the next video. Peace.
I don't wanna waste my time if I can't be by your side. You really shouldn't think about God.